prepare to race onto the field. Everything is riding on this football game. So there's a special intensity, a special urgency. Here come the Volunteers. Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
What's up, guys? Dane Davis here. Shout out to Boogie Bentley, Dauber, and the Indie Kid over at Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. VAWLS fans, head over to their YouTube channel, Talkin VAWLS Network. Smash that like button and subscribe, baby. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and the time is now. The time is here. Fall camp is officially underway as of this morning, which we all know what that means. The quarterback competition is going to be kicking into high gear, and we all have our favorites. We all have the guy that we think is going to get the job done. Some of you guys are sold on Harrison Bailey being the next Peyton Manning. Others talk about Hendon Hooker being steady Eddie. Some of you guys still believe in Brian Maurer. You love his athleticism and that little spark that he brings to the offense. And most of you know by now that I'm a Joe Milton guy. The quarterbacks actually sat down, met with the media yesterday. We're going to take a look at some of their comments and break down some of the statements made by head coach Josh Heupel, as well as offensive coordinator Alex Golesh. But as always, before we get rolling, do me a favor, drop down just below this video. If you will so kindly press that like button, just click that little thumbs up, helps the channel. If you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we drop new content or when we go live. But let's jump right into it. Yesterday, Josh Heupel met with the media as well, said he wants to have QB1 set going into that first football game. If things go the way that they should go against Bowling Green, if things go as expected, I would imagine that we will see more than one quarterback against Bowling Green. But Coach Heupel made it clear he wants a definite starter going into that game. So we'll see. This competition appears to be wide open. I don't know when the last time that we actually had a legitimate quarterback competition in Knoxville. It has been a while. Heupel talked about these guys having to earn not only their spot, but also their reps, as he talked about moving through, fall camp. And Alex Golesh even talked about having a sense of urgency, needing to figure out who the guy is. So they're going to be dwindling down reps and as they set, 1 through 4. So we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be interesting to see how much access the media gets. And are we going to see who is getting those reps as QB1? Whose reps are starting to disappear? So I don't know. I don't know how much access the media is going to have. But again, yesterday, very interesting. They made players available to the media. Can you tell me anywhere in the country that any team would have 4 scholarship quarterbacks all available to speak to the media? And of course, everybody wanted to know about the competition. So let's kind of go through a lot of comments to get through here, guys. So just bear with me. Some good clips to take a look at.
No pressure. I don't see pressure. One thing with me is that the previous quarterback competitions I've been in is like, take care of what I need to take care of, know what I need to know, and understand what's going on when the time is called. Just be ready when your name is called.
Do you feel like you're behind in any way because you weren't here for spring, or what did you do this summer to catch up from missing 15 days?
Study, day in, day out. If you see on my social media, I'm always watching film throughout the night. Doesn't matter what time it is. So that's pretty much been me for the past 3 years I've been at Michigan.
That's Joe Milton. He sounds like the alpha of the group. When asked, about this quarterback competition, no pressure. He seems to be confident. He has, a certain presence about him. Like he's ready to go. Let's hear what Hendon Hooker said when asked about the quarterback competition.
We kind of just bounce ideas off each other as far as what we see on the field or technique-wise or what we think the coaches want out of a certain play. We kind of just work together and play off of each other, honestly.
You don't have to work together because you're competing with these guys. Yeah. Why do you?
Honestly, it's just great sportsmanship and a great marketable leader, in my opinion. And as far as pushing each other, I feel like if it's great competition throughout the room, we can all compete through love, and we can all go about it as professionals.
We haven't seen a lot.
First of all, I'm pretty sure that was Jimmy Himes. He pisses me off on a regular basis. The guy asks the most stupid questions. He tries to get clips. He tries. What a dumb question. You don't have to work with these guys. Why would you? Well, because we're teammates and we have a common goal, and that's to win football games. I like the leadership that Hendon Hooker shows, not just through that first response about working together, bouncing ideas off of each other, but then after Jimmy Himes asks a stupid question, he doubles down and talks about teammates. And, he seems to be that silent leader, whereas Joe Milton seems more alpha, more confident. But I like what Hendon Hooker, especially the way he doubled down in response to Jimmy Himes' stupid question. Let's hear what Harrison Bailey had to say when they asked him about the quarterback competition.
It's been good. All the guys are really working hard. We're all competing. We're all making each other better. But it's definitely been different compared to last year. We're all just competing, working.
Seems kind of similar to Hendon Hooker, working together, competing, working. I like the response. And finally, we'll hear from Brian Maurer.
I would compliment all four of us. To be honest, all four of us have, our own unique traits, our own strengths and our own weaknesses. All four of us have obviously started football games before, and I think it's going to make for a great competition, and competition is great for people as well.
Is it hard not to, to fight the urge to not try to maybe win the spot on every single snap? Because things where you got to pocket it sometimes and not throw into traffic, stuff like that.
Yeah, it definitely is. Playing quarterback, we're obviously going to make mistakes. We have the ball in our hands every play, and as long as we can limit those mistakes and make the key plays and do what the coaches want us to do, I think all of us will succeed very well.
I really and truthfully, a lot of you guys get on my case about Joe Milton Love Fest. I really do like all four of these guys. They all have different personalities. They all bring different traits to that quarterback room, but I really truthfully like all four guys. And it's interesting what Brian Maurer says there, that all four of these guys have experience as starters. Obviously, Joe Milton and Hendon Hooker have the most experience, but all four guys have started. Harrison Bailey, Brian Maurer, both starting in the SEC. I just like all four guys. And I don't know. I think Joe Milton is going to be the guy. But again, I stand behind either one of these guys, any of these guys that win the job. Because one thing is for sure, whoever is the guy, whoever Josh Heupel decides to roll with, I think Josh Heupel understands the quarterback position. Obviously, having played there, the success he has had coaching the quarterback position, I think he is going to mold whoever he goes with as QB1, and we are going to see that quarterback develop and grow as the season goes forward. All four of these guys are excited about playing in this Josh Heupel offense. I'm going to play a couple of comments here about talking about that offense.
They don't build robots. That's one. They let you be who you want to be and be who you say you want to be, and that's the biggest thing. Because, as a quarterback, you don't want to just sit there and just pat the ball and just think about everything else. You could just react and feel everything.
And y'all seen it in spring game, but our ability just to push the ball downfield, and we play so fast, we get everybody, a lot of defenses out of where they want to be lined up, and we play so fast that our offense kind of has to be simple to a point, and decisions are easy, and all you really just got to do is just shot back and play ball. Really, Coach Willis said.
Both those guys, both Joe Milton and Harrison Bailey, talking about the offense going quick, making quick decisions. And almost, we talk about how high-powered, fast-paced it is, almost seems to be making it easier for the quarterback position, right? Just settle in, make decisions, get the ball out quick, and let's go. Whereas, how many times did we hear last year or the last several years how Harrison Bailey couldn't get on the field because things were so complex, things were so complicated, so difficult that there was no way that a true freshman could comprehend it and get on the field to play. Whereas in this Josh Heupel offense that's clearly way more successful than the offense that Tennessee had last year, seems to be more simple. Quick, easy decisions, get the ball out quick. I think that helps a guy like Brian Maurer in this competition, a guy that we have talked about brings a spark, brings an energy, that athleticism, his ability to run the football. This offense could help him make better decisions. The same could be said for Joe Milton, a guy who people have questioned his decision-making while he was playing at Michigan. Dumb it down. Dumb it down. Go quick. Easy decisions. We've talked about it all spring long. All spring long, we heard about playing loose and fast and how these guys are being able on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, to go out and play loose and fast. And I think that benefits a couple of different quarterbacks in this competition. The last thing I want to talk about, I know you guys think that I hate on Harrison Bailey. I don't hate on him. I love the kid. He had some things to say about the speed of play, and it kind of excites me if Harrison Bailey happens to be the guy that wins this quarterback competition heading into the fall.
Man, I would say the game has definitely slowed down from my first start versus Florida last year to even in the spring game. I just felt like the game was moving in slow motion now compared to what it was last year. I felt like last year when I was playing, the game was kind of a little speedy at times, but really in the spring game when I was playing, it felt like everything was just moving in slow motion. Like the game slowed down a whole lot, and I feel like that really speaks to how much I've put in, and I'm really a true believer in that hard work really does pay off.
We got to remember that Harrison Bailey was a true freshman last year, a true freshman that because of COVID didn't really get an opportunity in the spring. And then fall camp rolls around. Because of contact tracing, he has to miss the first 2 weeks of fall camp. He really never got an opportunity to develop. Now, let's put it with Josh Heupel. Let's give him a full spring. Let's give him a full fall camp, and let's see what the kid can do. Because I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, all four guys bring different personalities, different traits as far as their on-field play. Leave me a comment, guys. You know the deal. We do this all the time when we talk about quarterbacks. You guys come in and you say, it's going to be Harrison Bailey. Give me more. I want to know why it's going to be Harrison Bailey. I want to know why it's going to be Brian Maurer. So let's get in the comment section. Let's have some conversation. Tell me why you think it's going to be a specific guy or another. I'm still rolling with Milton, but I like the things that Harrison Bailey had to say today. Again, fall camp kicked off this morning. Josh Heupel met with the press just a little under an hour ago, so we'll probably take a look at that. May have more content coming your way later today. The Fall of the VAWLS series continues tomorrow morning. The video will be up bright and early as we talk about the Butch Jones era. Should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are still enjoying that series as we get ready to wrap it up. We've got to talk about Butch Jones, Jeremy Pruitt, and then we're going to do a live stream next Thursday talking about the rise of the Josh Heupel era. We're going to put a different spin. Things are going to start to get more positive. So I hope you are enjoying it. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up before we get out of here. And also you can check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. You can pick up t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve tees, baseball style tees. Everything's available, different styles, different colors, different logos. We got the old school, just clean cut Talkin' VAWLS logo merch, but any and all support is greatly appreciated. If not, I'm just glad that you're here listening. Hit that thumbs up. That's going to wrap it up for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The songs howl like we poets sat in our chains, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home, and it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive. The dogs howl